Hello, welcome Slashers, Nightcrypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, we have even more Terrifier 2 news. So that said, let's get into this video. Before we officially start though, let me just show you guys my Terrifier graphic novel. It's book 1, because book 2 and 3 aren't out yet, but as you can see, it's signed by Damien Leone and David Howard Thornton. This isn't really the right size. It's too big, but you know, it will do for now until I get the perfect size. But yeah, as you can see, it's signed by Damien Leone and David Howard Thornton. And yeah, this is what the back looks like. And I'll flip to like a page and show you guys a little bit. Yeah, it's awesome though. I'd recommend getting one of these. I am very honored and lucky to have been able to get a first edition book 1 that's actually signed. I was a bit late to the retro cover because they had a different cover that was like retro-y. I would have really wanted to get one of those because it's limited edition, but this would do, and it's signed. So hell yeah, I'm really happy about this. I'll leave a link to where you get yours. I would recommend getting one. I am a big fan of Terrifier, so I had to cop one. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that real quick. But now that I'm done showing off my little graphic novel that I got in the mail today, which came just in time for the new Terrifier news that I'm going to be talking about today. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna shut the hell up and get into that. Before I actually get into it, yeah, I know I said I was gonna get right into it, but I want to show off this picture real quick that was on Damien Leone's story. It's quick, trust me. Pretty much we see Damien Leone editing, and it says editing until sunrise. But look at the screen. You know, we get a new shot of Arthur Clone walking down the alleyway, and he's grinning, and he's carrying that trash bag. Man, this is super exciting. I wanted to show this off real quick because, I mean, I gotta show it off. So this shot's really cool, and I just love how it just overall looks, and it just looks so clean. It just looks so clean. Overall, looks amazing though. But let's get into the new news now that I talked about that. So we got news that Terrifier 2 officially wrapped filming. That is right. We got this post on Instagram and then this picture on Facebook. They're both different. One says that's a wrap on it and one doesn't. There are a few things that are said by Damien Leone and David Howard Thornton that I want to read though. Starting with David Howard Thornton. There's even more with him later on in the video, so make sure to stay until the very end, because I got some pretty juicy information that flew under my radar. But let me read what David Howard Thornton said. I read and I quote, "I'm happy to officially and finally announce that Terrifier 2 is wrapped. Now we just have to finish editing and shop it around to distributors. Once that is done, you will know the release date. Thanks for your patience. It is going to be well rewarded." It seems like they're really getting close to finishing editing. That's what it seems like. Like they're gonna wrap up probably in the next couple weeks or so. But that's super exciting news. We could expect Terrifier 2 very soon, and that really excites me. But now let me move on to the Instagram statement posted by Damien Leone. I'm gonna try to keep this quick, but he says, and that is officially a wrap on Terrifier 2. Ending on a bit of a whimper while grabbing an insert with these two champions late last night. The people, the photo he means. These two were by my side in the trenches throughout the entire production. They battled the elements, time, disgusting locations, COVID, blood, more blood, and all of the unimaginable stress that a film throws at you, while never complaining and constantly making me laugh my ass off. Monster Productions, Fuzz Photos, and Fuzz on the lens. Only wish my buddy Phil Falcone was in this shot with us after all of his unfathomable hard work, especially as of late. You're my hero and one of the most amazing and genuine people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. You're the only one who was truly by my side every single step of the way. I hope you're as proud of yourself as I am. Phil, you're the only person who truly knows how much work we both put into this film. No one has worked harder than you on this project, and that's a fucking fact. I can't wait to watch our fruitful work on screen with you, pal. As you guys know, the movie is already edited. It is currently in post-production. So wait, so it's completely edited? I thought it was still in editing. Sound/color correction and visual effects are being worked on as we speak, but there were a couple of final inserts needed to finish this giant puzzle piece, and we spent the last few days grabbing them. This was the hardest working and most dedicated cast and crew I have ever had the pleasure of working with. Years have now gone by, and the determination to deliver something great has never diminished. It is all gonna be on screen, I promise. I also promise I'll announce a release date ASAP, and the next order of business is shipping perks out to the Indiegogo backers. Can't wait to get that signed poster that I ordered. This shoutout goes specifically to my incredible #TrueGrit crew, without whom this film wouldn't exist. And as you can see down there, there's a big list of people that helped make Terrifier 2 what's gonna end up being. So I guess it's finished editing and he's doing like the color correction and visual effects. The footage is all put together, is what it's sounding like. We could be hearing about this film's release date very soon. Overall, I'm super excited. This has been a journey making videos about Terrifier 2. I feel honored to be able to, talk about this movie on here. I love talking about it. I'm super excited to finally see it. I appreciate all of you guys for continuing to watch my videos no matter what throughout this journey of talking about Terrifier 2. It really means a lot. I love talking about this movie, and whenever there are sequels, I want to talk about those. Which, speaking of which, there's a little bit about sequels that I do want to discuss regarding Terrifier. So this article where David Howard Thornton talks about, Art the Clown being more sadistic in Terrifier 2, as well as trilogy plans. In this article, there's some interesting information about future movies, and I definitely want to get into that. And apparently this flew under my radar because this was posted January 19th, 2021. So I had no clue that this article was made, but I want to talk about it real quick before I go. So pretty much the article starts off saying that, yeah, of course we don't have a release date for Terrifier 2 yet, but David Howard Thornton, the guy who plays Art the Clown, sat down with Spade's biggest horror website, Sin Fantastico. I hope I'm saying that right. But pretty much he sat down with them and he provided some pretty interesting information. And I'm going to get into that information. So David Howard Thornton starts off by saying, Art is a bit more confident in himself after being brought back from the dead and has an agenda. He is a lot more ruthless and sadistic in this one too. We have not pulled back with him at all. The last third of the movie is especially relentless and nuts. And then the last thing he says catches my interest. I'm going to read that now. Oh yes! We definitely have more to tell. Speaking about more Terrifier movies, pretty much. We already know how we want to start and end the next one. We are already brainstorming some fun ideas for everything in between as well. It's going to be fun. If you want to read that full article and get redirected to the article that this information actually comes from, link down bio. And also, make sure to check out my Art the Clown Visits Omegle video, also link in bio, or up there somewhere, or at the end of the video you can click on one of those cards and it will direct you to the video. But yeah, interesting information. What do you guys think on what I've talked about today? Terrifier 2 wrapping filming, the editing being done, and visual effects, and color correction happening, and distributors soon being contacted, and a release date to come soon, Art the Clown being more relentless, and trilogy plans. What do you think of all that? let me know down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed my Terrifier 2 news video. Like I said, I love coming on here and talking about this movie with you guys. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Definitely subscribe to become a slasher. All social media links and my merch down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching my Terrifier 2 update. I have a lot of fun making these videos, and yeah, again, if you want one of these graphic novels, I'll make sure to leave a link down the description below. I would recommend it. I feel like it's worth the money, and if there's any signed ones left, you could definitely get one. But yeah, I definitely recommend getting yourself one of these. I am very, very honored to own one, and the whole Terrifier store that they opened, which you can buy that on, I want to buy more stuff on there, so I'm super excited. I hope they add more stuff that I can buy in there too, because I love Terrifier. But I'm out of here, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing, or in this case, to keep on terrifying. Oh, I think that's good. Yes.